You look great.
Yeah,
you look great. You're in great health. Now, you're like 74 or so.
Yeah, but I tell the girls I'm 34.
You don't even look 74. But you know what it was? Is you started so early. That's why many people assume that you're in your 80s.
Boomers, and I remember watching you.
When I was 25, people thought I was 50.
Right, right.
Because I do nostalgia. Now
right.
They say, Joe Frank, he's still around. He's
right.
He must be 80 or 90 or 100 years old. They say.
Right.
Whatever they say, let them say it, right?
And you didn't have like a co-host or anybody helping you? Were you
Good,
pretty...
Same fellow?
No, a different person.
Ask his name.
What's your name, hon?
Who's that?
Actually,
it's Jack Nicholson.
It's like the same
president.
person, but with longer hair.
George W. Bush is waiting.
All right. But so far as George Burns, he told me a great story. There was a team called Block and Sully before your time. They were like Burns and Allen.
Yes.
And they broke up. They stayed married. They just broke up the team.
Yeah.
Block and Sully.
Yeah. So Eve Block and Jesse.
Sully, S-U-L-L-Y?
Yeah. They were in all Eddie Candace movies. She would say, "Some nerve, I'll say." That was a big joke. She was like, "You tell that to all the girls." But so they broke up. He became a stockbroker. So one day he goes to California. He's all his clients out there at the Hillcrest Country Club. He sees George Burns, Eddie Cantor, Al Jolson, all the big stars there, and one lady named Fanny Bryce. Fanny
Bryce, sure.
Barbara Streisand.
He got so excited. He says, "Miss Snooks, Miss Bryce, I'm so glad to see you." Because she had terminal advanced Alzheimer's. She goes, He says, the reason I'm so glad to see you was when we were working in vaudeville, my wife and I at Lowe's Oriental in Chicago, we were on the same bill with you. And she goes, He says, and we were so thrilled to be on the same bill with you because we were just starting out and you were a big star. She goes, He said, we were only making $75 a week, and you were making $7,500. No, $10,000.
That's funny. That's funny. That's great.
That's great stuff.
Hector, can you get a photo of us? Or you want to go a little bit longer too? You want? Is there? What haven't you told? You know, we've asked you questions, right? There must be some stuff that you want to. I'm not saying you got to do a tell-all, but something that maybe no one knows that you want to.
I created the talk show. I mean, I get 1,000 people a week want to know how to be a talk show host, or what's the secret of longevity in my field.
Yeah.
They always say the answer is sincerity. And once you learn to fake that, then you got to. When was he going?
He's funny. He's hysterical. That's great. All right, so.
There was a guy who always wrote this column, Marvin Kittman. He used to always write.
Marvin Kittman.
That I have a toupee. So I said to one Marvin, you can come and pull it out on there, which he did. So I says, I want to tell you one thing, Marvin. If you're bald in the front, that means you're a thinker. If you're bald in the back, that means you're a lover. If you're bald in the front and the back, that means you think you're a lover.
That's a good joke. That is a good joke.
Jessel one time was on with Cardinal Spellman.
Mm.
Is that a combination?
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh my goodness.
What a pitch. Sure.
So he started to quote the Bible. So Cardinal Spellman says, George, you just said you're a Jewish boy. You never went to Hebrew school. You never studied religion. How do you read the Bible? He said, well, Your Highness is, when I was a young man in vaudeville, we go from city to city. In between gigs, I sit in my hotel room at night and read the Gideon Bible until the hooker got there.
That's funny.
I got a million things like that.
That's funny.
Boy.
Hello?
That's a very funny story.
Yeah.
This is the funniest
That's
part.
the last meeting on Sunday, Monday morning, 11 o'clock, it's all over, bro.
Joe, how do you keep in your mind all these names? And really, it's like
is it a natural?
It's
natural process.
Natural.
I just love these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching the Jerry Lewis telethon, the Labor Day telethon the other day. Now, you must have known he and Dean back in the...
Well, he's one of the few, maybe about 6 or 8 or 9 people in my whole career walked away from me or got mad.
Really?
I had him on one time, well, out of 500,000, you know. Had him on one time, so I said to him, Jerry, how's Dean Martin? He says, no wonder they call you the nostalgic kid. Don't you know we broke up 10 years ago? Took a swing at me. You know?
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
We went to a commercial. We made up. We became very good friends later on. A few like that. One time, Rosemary Clooney, I said, you know, Miss Rosemary, I saw I saw Jose Ferrer last night.
Mm-hmm.
His man has La Mancha. She said, you know, we're not married anymore, Charlie. First of all, her name isn't Charlie. Second of all, just just want to tell you, I didn't know your ex-husband was such a good singer. Gets up, walks, she said, goodbye, Charlie.
She didn't want to talk to you.
Later on, she came out with a book. This was having a very severe nervous breakdown that time.
Yes. She was having a lot of fun.
Very severe. So we made up. We were good friends until she died. So sometimes you get them in a certain mood.
Right.
Especially writers. Writers rather be their ivory tower.
Could you see yourself teaching a course at NYU on either entertainment or comedy or radio or television, like Americana?
Yeah.
Could you? I mean, I could see it as like a.
Learning annex. And
Yeah.
People always ask me to go on cruises and give lectures. I just do what I like.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
I sit here with Hector. We have Mexican jumping beans, right? What do we have? What do we eat mostly? Pasta Vazul.
Hector, what do you like most about this guy?
Most roast beef sandwich.
What? Roast beef sandwich?
And what it called rice and beans.
Rice and beans. But what do you like most about his heart? About him?
Most,
Nice man.
It's a nice man. For everywhere you go, anybody say you just say nice man.
Right. Very good.